Hi, this is Chriselle again, and I'm going to do, well, I'm going to add to about one of many of hundreds of invisible parts, but I'm going to do a full sewing, and I'm going to try to show you how. It's also kind of an update from my big chop. I did one January 2010, and then I cut it again in July 2010. And then I tried to, I don't know how long it is, but I tried to get it cut like almost like in a mohawk. It was like short on the sides, and this lady tore my hair up, so I'm still kind of recovering from that. So that's why I'm kind of still doing the weaves and everything. You know, I could still work it, but she tore me up. But I'm gonna do the invisible part, and I wish I knew the people on YouTube because I was like studying, like I was in college, like taking notes and everything. The most flawless ones I seen was the ones that was going straight back, where the braids are this going back like this. The ones that was going here, I did one and it was just a failure. My part was like huge. It was like y'all would have laughed at me. You know how somebody don't have a tooth, but they be like, oh, you know, I'm taking pictures like, you know, my part was just big. But anyway, I'm gonna braid the rest of this. I gotta go to the store. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta go to the store and get my cap because I usually put a cap on underneath it. And when I'm braided up and the cap is on, I'll come back real quick, and then just for a second, just to show you how I did the cap and everything, and then I will come back again and show you when I'm doing my invisible part, and hopefully this time it's gonna be nice because everybody's with their part that was down the middle was just flawless, and I hope mine is. All right, YouTubers, I'm back from the store, and I had to go get my cap. I had to go get me a straight razor, you know, so I could split my tracks for my invisible part because last time I was struggling with the scissors. But I just want to show you what I got. I got a little weaving cap. And plus, I don't know if y'all seen earlier, my elbows, they was rusty. But anyway, I went to the store like this. But I just want to show you my braiding design. Everybody braids differently, and that's okay because we all get to the same goal. All right. I got my weaving cap. It was $1.99, a little bit higher than the other store. But I'm gonna start with my cap. I'm gonna throw this mug on. I got the one with a lot of holes in them because I just feel like my head breathes a lot better. But once I sew this around, I'm gonna sew it around. I'm gonna cut it. And then I'm also gonna cut it up here so that my part is going to be out. All right. And also my hair, I don't even know if I told you this before. I'm getting old. If I did, I'm sorry. But hair was $14.99 a bag. One being 33. Ripple Twist by Enchantress. And we will see how this does. Last time I had it in synthetic, it was shedding everywhere, and it was just, it looked nice, but it was just terrible. I felt horrible, especially with that big old invisible part I had. Hopefully this one comes out better. As soon as I'm done cutting this, and I will come back and show you how I'm gonna sew it. I cleaned up the back, so when I put it up in a ponytail, you won't see little kitchens. And also, I had to make one little cut, like just right up here. I can't really see it now because I need the mirror, and I am using this as this. I'll tell you what I did. I sewed right along just the back edge of this where my part is going to be, right there. And when I was done putting on the cap, I sewed it all the way around, all the way up here. I cut it, and I cut right up the middle. So this is going to be where my invisible part is. I'm about to start putting the hair in, and it's a lot redder than I expected it to be, but it's okay. Somebody could see it. So anyway, I'm going to start back and keep on sewing it in all the way up until I get to about, let's see here, I will say probably here and here. And then I'll start my invisible part. Okay, as you can see, I am all the way up to the top to where I'm going to start my invisible part, and I've already started a little bit. I put the first 2 tracks in, and my weaving thread seemed to be a little bit big for these tracks. Oh, one thing I have to tell you about the tracks, you want to make sure that you take your straight razor and your track and split it in half, just right down the middle. It's really easy. Don't try to do it with scissors, it takes forever. And now, because my track is 2 different colors, I have to switch back and forth and do my invisible part, which is going to be a little bit more work, but it's okay because I like the way it's coming out. Might have to find some wind after I'm done, just like posing it like, but it was okay. So I just wanted you guys to see with the straight razor, I split the track in half. One's red, one's black, so I have to switch back and forth. And the regular weaving thread, like I said, was too thick, so I'm using this really thin stuff, the kind you would sew clothes with, just to make it a little bit more undetectable. But I'm gonna have a heck of time getting this out. I will show you once I'm done with this side, and I'll come back and I'll start this side, and then I'll show you how I close it up.